You know how fucking offensive that is? Man, that really hit a spot. Because that's my daughter I haven't seen for so long. And that's not due to me being an asshole. Me not seeing my daughter had nothing to do with me. This is what everybody must understand. Anyway, I got bullied by the nurses there. The nurses came there, checked my blood pressure, asked me. Now at this time, they've got the frequency going through my head, right? Now it's a frequency like you use for dogs. It's like a dog whistle. Because they calling me a dog in society, a pedophile and a rapist 2 times. So now they've got a frequency going through my head, bro, like a dog. They treating me like a dog. They even say to me it's black and white. And what color does a dog see? Black and white. They've been trying to make me colorblind for the last 2 years. I'm talking about now, 2018. For the last 2 years, they've been trying to make me colorblind. So I can see black and white like a dog. I think they've stopped now because they realize that I'm telling the truth and I'm not guilty. But anyway, I'll get back to the story. So this time, 2015, I'm hearing different frequencies in my ears, right? Every time I move. These people are on me every second I fucking move, bro. When I move like that, I hear the frequency. When I turn like that, I hear the frequency. When I get up, I hear the frequency. Any move I make, there's a frequency going through my brain, my ears. And it's based on every movement I make. People try to make me look dizzy and awkward, like I'm fucking high or some shit, like there's something wrong with me. This is 2015. They give me headaches, bro. They make me feel tired. They make me feel weak. They make my body sore. These nurses came there to Harry Hunter's. They were fucking bullying me. These are nurses that work for the Salvation Army. Yeah? She's saying to me, "Oh, so are you hearing any voices?" Because I'm always hearing these people communicating with me. She's getting smart. Because she knows, they know that they're the mental health system communicating with me through technology. They know this, the nurses. So they bully me now. They're saying, "Oh, are you okay? Like, are you hearing anything? Are you hearing any voices? Do you have any headaches or anything?" Because they give me headaches as well. The frequency makes my head sore. It gives me headaches. They fucking bully me, bro. Ask them. Get those 2 nurses and ask them. Put them on a lie detector test. They bullying me. They got treating me like a dog, bullying me, and taking the piss out of me. The nurses are bullying me. Am I hearing voices? Have I got headaches? Because they're the ones talking to me through technology. And they're the ones putting frequencies in my ears because they say I'm a dog. It's 2018 now. I've been under this shit for fucking years, bro. People are trying to say I'm crazy, this and that. It's okay. I know how I look. I know what I sound like telling the story. And I'm comfortable with telling the story. So you can say whatever you think about me, but I'm telling my story. It's my story. You can call me crazy, you can call me stupid, whatever you want. But until you're in my company and you can talk to me like a grown-up adult, then you can make your own opinions about me. I'm quite comfortable with telling the story. I'm quite comfortable with people having an opinion of me. That's normal. Now, now we've got a bird cage full of birds there. Beautiful weirdos, you know the weirdos, the black, yellow and red ones. Now I go to stand by the cage, exactly. Now I'm standing by the cage. Hey, whistling to the birds now, right? These fucking birds just start screaming, etc. Fucking screaming, doing my head in, etc. Yeah. Didn't they settle down? Hey, hey, they start screaming. Hey, like there's something wrong with them, etc. Hey, and that's when I realized these motherfuckers are controlling the birds as well. They are making the birds annoy me on purpose. This whole thing is about making my life a misery, bro. Because they say I'm a dog in society. This is no lie. Because apparently I'm a rapist, a pedophile, a pervert, an armed robber, and a druggie. So now they can't make me guilty for these things. So now the system's bullying me outside of the law, with the law involved, right? Now their mission is to make my life noisy, make my life fucking hell, make it miserable. They got the animals to fucking bully me, bro. They can control the animals with technology. It's very simple. If you follow me around and look at the birds and how the animals act, bro, I'm even tired of saying it sounds crazy because it's fucking true. It's pretty simple stuff. It sounds stupid, but it's pretty simple stuff if you look into it. It's very easy to do. It's with technology and frequencies. You can control anything. You can make things move any way you want. It's technology. So at Harry Hunter's, I realized that they were making the animals annoy me, the birds in the cages. Fuck, I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. My mum's dog was doing tricks and being a little bastard on purpose. The system was making him act like that and do tricks and make a noise. Whenever I took him for a walk and I brought him home about 1 o'clock in the morning, he'd start running around, making a fucking noise, and I'm there like, shh, Pickles, keep quiet, mum's sleeping, no sleeping. They were making him do it on purpose, to make a fucking cake out of me. To stress me out, man, and make a fool of me. Fucking hell. They were controlling the fucking dog, the birds, everything. They still do it now. Wherever I go. It's all wherever I go. They follow me around with this technology. So if no one else sees it, no one else recognizes it. It's only where I go. Hey, they were bullying me on my phone. My phone wasn't working properly because they've hacked it. They've got technology hacked my phone. So I threw my fucking phone on the train station, at the train station, train lines, on the train lines. I thought, fuck this, I don't even need a phone. I threw my phone. This is how much people are pissing me off, Victor. The young girls on the train were coming, sitting next to me and mocking me. Comes like this, sits like this. And then she's copying me. She's doing what I'm doing. And I'm thinking, how? I'm thinking, who the hell are you? Young Aboriginal girl with her friends. And I'm thinking, who's this girl? Who are you? Why are you coming here mocking me? I don't even know you. People are treating me like a pedophile and a rapist, and there's young girls coming up next to me and fucking mocking me now. Then I'm paying them attention. You know what I'm saying? It's like people are trying to make me look bad. They've already done that without me doing anything. They've already done it behind my back. We were sitting in church. Peter, the same guy, the counsellor from the Salvation Army, he works there at Harry Hunter's and the Salvation Army. Now, I was sitting in church, and whenever I breathe in, people start talking. breathe out. When I breathe in, people start fucking talking. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, this is what happened with fucking Peter at the camp in Bustleton. With Brendan and Peter, I told you the story before of him fucking bullying me. The same thing's happening. Now there's about 15 people in church, and every time one starts talking, they talk when I start breathing in. And I realized, Peter, he's got glasses on. And I think he was signaling for people to start talking, or he was signaling when I'm breathing. I think that's what he was doing. I think he was signaling when I breathe in and when I breathe out. So whenever I breathe in, people read his signal and they started talking, because it makes you anxious, it makes you breathe faster. Because if you breathe normally and then someone starts going, but da 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 da, as soon as you breathe in, it kind of gets you excited, or it makes you breathe in a little quicker, like, you know. It's a psychological mindfuck, bro. This is what they've been doing to me. They still do it today. Everybody does it to me today. Ask them. That's what they do. So every time I went to breathe in, someone would talk. Oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Oh yeah, blah, 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 blah. Every time I breathe in, it makes you like jumps a bit. It makes you go. So after a while, it makes you anxious, and it makes you fucking. After a while, it puts you in a mode of anxiety, like you want to do something kind of, or you're excited. It's psychological, bro. It's psychological mind games that the system plays with you. I didn't know all this. I didn't know people can psychologically mindfuck you just like that, just based on your breathing. People just talk to you when you start breathing in. And that's when you're going to say something as well, when you start breathing in. You know that time that it's a psychological mind game people play, boy. They manipulate us, punks. I didn't know that people use simple tricks like that to manipulate people, to control conversations, to control your superiority, to make your status look higher than you. So they're always controlling a conversation, they're always controlling a situation, they're always controlling what you're going to do next. Simply just by picking on your breathing. When you breathe, you're usually going to say something. And when you breathe, and if I start saying something, then you get a little excited. And you're always paying that person attention. Wow, bro. I didn't know that the system uses these simple fucking little tricks, just based on your breathing, to control you. You see, because the system, the Salvation Army, they work with people with mental problems, right? And drug addiction problems in society. So these are tricks that they use to control people, to make themselves important. So people are always paying them attention. And they make these people feel inferior by manipulating their breathing and when they're going to talk. They always talk over them or use these tricks to grab these people's attention. Wow, bro. I didn't know that it was that simple to just mindfuck someone and to manipulate someone. I'm flabbergasted. I'm blown away. I didn't know it even existed. I go through it every day, everywhere I go. People are cued to do it to me. And it's been happening for fucking years to me, bro. People are trying to change the character, the nature of who I am. A calm person. So they always talk. But my brother, everyone around me has been talking a little bit loud and controlling the situation, like with a bit of superiority. And every time I'm going to breathe, or every time I'm going to talk, they say something before I talk. This is how they've been keep oppressing me, bro, for years. They don't want to know about it now because I found out what they've been doing. My own family, they've been oppressing me for fucking years, bro. With these mind tricks. shallow fucking mind tricks for superiority or status. For what? To show me up. What you showing me up for? If you're going to use mind tricks and you want to be superior to me, then you're supposed to enhance my life. You're not supposed to make me look stupid or show me up. That just means you like a fucking pedophile or a rapist or a manipulator, bro. That's what that is. That means you're an asshole. Christ. I'm unemployed, broken on the fucking dole, and I've been dogged by my family and friends. That just means you're a bunch of assholes that have been manipulating and oppressing me. How? What did I do to you? I'm still fucking trying to figure out what I've done to people to deserve what's happened to me. I'm still at a loss as to what I've done. I've told people the stories that I'm not guilty of. Moving on. So Peter was signaling to people to talk when I was breathing in. I guarantee you that. Ask him. Put him in a lie detector test. And he got aggro with me one day. I was talking about Noel. And he's fucking getting aggro with me. And I thought to myself, you're a counselor here for people with problems. And you're getting fucking aggro with me, mate. I don't like the way you handling me in a place to help people is very unprofessional, my friend. You're a counselor here at the fucking Harry Hunters for people with problems. And you're getting aggro with me. You're a counselor. How do you get aggro with people? As far as I'm concerned, that's just not professional enough to be working in the system you're working in, mate. It doesn't matter who the hell I am or whether you like me or not. Your professionalism must outweigh your fucking emotions of how you feel about me. It's just not professional enough for me. He was getting aggro with me. And it pissed me off. Because I realized he's just picking on me. He's been picking on me from the Salvation Army, from when we went on camp, in church, and now he's getting aggro with me when I'm supposed to go have a talk to him about my life. Ask him. He was bullying me. Treating me as a second-rate fucking citizen, second-class citizen, treating me like a piece of shit. Peter, his name is. XENA, another lady that works for the Harry Hunters there. I was in the kitchen working one time. Now me, independently, I'm having fun. I love working in the kitchen. I'm washing the dishes. I'm talking to this other auntie. She was South African. I'm having a great time in the kitchen. People don't like me having a good time, bro. XENA came there and she sees me having a good time and laughing and stuff. And I saw her standing there and she goes like this. She's laughing, just fake. And I looked at her and you're just being a fake. She came there to laugh, to basically say to me that her and her people are also having a great time. See, because these are all people with problems, right? They've taken me that didn't have any problems and they've put me with them and their people that got problems in a drug rehab program and I didn't know. So now they all bully me. Because I used to say, how could you be homeless and that in Australia? What happened? So people bullied me about this. They put me in a place where there's people, homeless people and people with drug addiction problems. And they all fucking bully me now. See, because I'm an engineer with a good job, good money and this and that. And they took it all away from me because of Hailey Miles and all that. So now they've got me with their people and they fucking bullying me now. They didn't expect me to stand strong on my own. So XENA is there laughing, ha 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 ha, like this, like she's having a good time. She's trying to show me that, we having a good time as well. I wasn't even doing anything, except I was just being myself. Being myself is too much for these people, except. Because they are people with damn problems. And that's what they give me in life. The police. Get this story. I've never had a drugs charge in my life. The system that has been invading my privacy know this. Those drug dealers I was telling you about, they were trying to set me up to get a drugs charge. Rob, Nick, they were asking me about scales. And I was in my room, and I didn't know people are watching me through the TV in my room. So they're making me look like a drug dealer, right? Weighing up the rock he gave me. I've never dealt drugs in my life, but I didn't know people were watching me through the TV, so they're making me look like a drug dealer. Nick asked me for scales one time, and he had a bigger bag than usual. So if I got caught going home and pulled over by the cops, which they would have done, I would have got done for fucking having a certain amount of gear on me and scales, so I would have got done for dealing. So they were trying to set me up, you see, because I bought gear off them. Now, I don't sell it, I just smoked it now and again. And they dealers, you see. So I'm not the same as them. They dealers. They doing something illegal, basically. I was just smoking, so they dealing it. So they wanted to make me the same as them, you see, because I'm not the same as them. They were trying to get me to fucking get done for dealing. And I've never had a drugs charge in my life. Something I'm very proud of. Now get this. The police came to Harry Hunter's, right? A girl and a guy. Now the year before, 2014, I was telling you that I asked my brother Byron to send me a packet of